Pathfinder Adventures, and we're moving on to part 2, the Poison Pill. So our villain here will be Pillbug Potiker with some poison traps, and we can add 2 to our checks to acquire allies. If we win, each character receives a random weapon, and for the whole scenario, we each get a skill feat if we get past all 3 of these. So we've done the first one. It was a pretty tight one at the end, and we pulled through. Welcome to the Rusty Dragon. You must be the one who put an end to Jubre, Whiskey's crime spree. First round's on me. That is most generous but unnecessary. God's willing, Jubre will come to see wisdom in his captivity. Now that his business is settled, I may commence with the investigation of Thessalonian ruins scattered across the Lost Coast. Perhaps you'd be interested in dealing with another local act of villainy. Someone's laying lethal rat traps around Sandpoint. So far they've killed a few household pets, but it's just a matter of time until someone gets hurt. Put an end to this plot, and I'll cut your nightly rate at the Rusty Dragon in half. Fear not, this poisoner cannot hide from the light of Sarenrae. Alright. So we are still in Sandpoint. Add 2 to your checks to acquire allies, so it's easier to get allies, because people must be willing to help us. Because if there's a guy poisoning everything around. Here's Pillbug. All damage dealt by Pillbug Potiker is poison damage that may not be reduced. Okay, so he's an alchemist. So armor won't stop his damage specifically. And here's the poison traps, which are the henchmen for this one. If undefeated, discard the top card of your deck, and each character at this location must succeed at a con or fort 7 check, or that character is dealt 1d4-1 poison damage. If defeated, you may immediately attempt to close the location. Okay. So we have different locations here in Sandpoint to mess with. Some may be the same. Actually, I think they're all new. So we got the town square, the general store, the village house, the city gate, Sandpoint Cathedral, the apothecary. Alright. So the village house, I believe, has a lot of allies. The allies are easier to get in this one. But we don't really have anybody with great charisma in general. I guess we could send Kyra there. She's at a 6. Maybe we'll get some allies. The general store, banish a card. Okay. So let's see, 2 weapons, 3 items, armor, banish a card, int or craft 6 check at the apothecary. Alright, we'll send Ezren there for his intelligence checks. See if Harsk might want to head to the general store, and town square will send Amiri. Okay. Let's go. Lovely village of Sandpoint. Alright. So, we are in the town square. Very cool artwork here. Love it. Especially the fountains, actually. Like, look at some animation going. Very cool. Alright, so there's going to be a few monsters here. There could be some magic spells, though. So during your turn, you may discard a card to explore. So we just discard a card to explore again. Okay. Father Xantus. Alright. Human Cleric Divine. Actually, he's one of the guys to close another location. If you have him, you can just use him to close it. So Charisma, Diplomacy, Wisdom Divine. So we got a +2, as you see, for this whole mission. We got a +2 already on top of what we normally would have. He's actually a pretty useful guy to get because of his ability to close a location. Let's discard. Let's get a 90% chance on this one. Ooh, we just got him. Alright. So we can discard another card to explore. So we got a glaive here, 1d10, or a long spear, 1d8. Let's discard our long spear for now. Explore again. Oh, we got the poison trap. And that is not very good. I'm gonna banish a card. Shit. That means get rid of it for good. The glaive is elite too. Shit, I don't want to banish that. We could banish the Blessing of the Gods because it's basic. We always get another one. But we might need that. Do we want to get rid of the town square already? Jeez. I mean, well, you never know what you're gonna find, so it could be nothing good here. Let's go with the. I think we should. I think we should go for it. 95. Alright, we got it. Yeah, let's just close it off, and then we can take our time into the other ones. Let's use, I don't want to get rid of the glaive because that's elite. That's, you can't just grab one of those. So let's banish the blessing, which means it's out of our deck for good, but we can always grab a new one at the end because it's basic. Well, you quickly get rid of the town square. This was easy to find a trap in the town square. So we can recharge a card and then draw a card. Nah, I don't want to do that. Oh, we have to. Unclose each character of this location recharges a card and then may draw a card. We have to recharge it. Alright. Hopefully we get another weapon. A short sword. We could have moved her actually. It's alright. Alright, so the village house, where do we need to go? Here, if we banish Father Xantus at the cathedral, then we automatically close it. Alright, so we gotta remember that. Guess my spells, we probably want to send Kyra there. Maybe we'll try to meet up with a barbarian and then send Kyra there. Short sword, 83%. Nothing special. Yeah, don't really care about that. Problem is we don't have anything else to do right now. So if we do not find, if we encounter anything other than armor, an item, or a weapon, we can explore again. Oh, Pillbug Potiker right off the bat. Oh no, a hero has come to put a stop to my dastardly deeds. Honestly, expected taller. So your weapons are poisonous sarcasm. What's in this? Harsk. Alright, so now we could try to close all these locations so we know he can only run to these two. Potentially. So we only close for this turn. So we need to banish a card of the village house. So we could banish Mending, that's a basic card. And then at the apothecary, we need to do an intelligence or craft check. And that's just a 58% chance. Go for it. Oh, we missed it. Shit. That means he can go here, possibly. Alright, oh well. So he's gonna go to one of these three places if we beat him. And we got Harsk here, and Harsk can do some damage. This guy's just an 11 combat, nothing too strong. He's got his returning throwing axe. And his long and his short bow. So this gives him a 99% chance. I like those odds. Alright, so we got Pillbug. So it's taking blessings from the box, not from the blessing thing when you beat him. And then it's adding blessings in 2 locations and him in the 3rd randomly. That's how we're open. On closing, add a d6 Random minus this location, and then acquire the top one. Wow, we get 6 items at the general store. So technically it's closed, but we can still come here and get items. And he automatically gets the top one, which is caltrops. And we might as well explore again. We can't really move this turn. Maybe we'll get another good item. A potion of resinous skin. Oh, that's pretty good. Banish it to reduce combat damage dealt to you by 4. It's good. I don't know if it's worth wasting a blessing on. Good. It's a one-time use. Alright. So we can look at the top card of our deck. Holy Text. Some good stuff in here. Alright, Apothecary time. Blessing of Gorham. This is good for combat strength checks. But it's a nice blessing to have. We can put it in somebody else's deck. So I think we might use our Codex to try to get this. Got it. It's not something Ezra's going to want to use. But, it's something that Amiri could use. Amiri, or probably give it to her. We're not going to give it to her this turn. Let's use it to scout ahead. But, it'll be in our card, so we can give it to her at the end of the scenario. Invisibility. Another one of those. We have 2 in our hand. Let's explore. A Sage. Ooh, we get +2. That's a basic as well. We didn't get her. It's alright. Alright, I think we're done. We got 6 cards, so we're not even going to lose a card here. I think we're going to discard our invisibility, though. Get a new card. There we go, Force Missile. Get a weapon, or an item, or a spell that hits people. Alright, we want to give Father Xantus, I think, to Kyra. Technically we don't have to do that, we can just send Amiri there. Let's just do that. And the cathedral is burning! If you defeat a monster, you may add a blessing from your discard pile to your hand. Okay. A blessing of Shellion, which is good for non-combat wisdom checks. It's good for Kyra. Not a necessity, but good. Yeah, we got it straight up. Nice. Alright, let's use our standard bearer to search ahead. A Codex, basic. Can't even get it. It's alright. Let's use our blessing of Shellion to scout ahead. Poison Trap at the Sandpoint Cathedral. Oh, there's 2 spells here. So it's a dexterity or disable check for these guys. Yeah, these are tough because you can't just, beat them up. We have enough blessings though we can pull through. Alright. So we're gonna close it with by banishing Father Xantus. It's his cathedral anyway. Might as well have him stay here and do whatever he needs to do to get it back going. When you end your turn, you may attempt a Wisdom 6 check to recharge the blessing from your discard pile. I'm sure we can't complete that. Oh, we possibly could. Oh, we got it! Recharge a blessing! Probably should have took the other one. And now we can move. Let's move to what's left. We're actually killing it right now. The city gate. We're getting these poison things out of the way really fast. We're back at the village house. Sage +2. Got her. Let's use her to search again for invisibility. That we don't really care about. We've got a lot of those. Unfortunately, we just can't go again with her. There, we got some blessings there. That'll be useful. So we know this is a holy text. Recharge this card at 2d4 to a divine non-kind recharge. Oh, that's pretty good. Problem is it's Wisdom Divine and he's terrible at both of those. We could leave it there and have Kyra come get it, because we know what it is. So let's leave it there, and we'll send him over to where Kyra is. And then maybe she can head there on her turn, or something like that. Blessing of Calistria. This is good for non-combat dexterity checks. Good for Harsk. He's our highest dexterity guy. Use a blessing to get a blessing, possibly? Yeah, I think it's worth it. Plus one that's specific for him, kind of. Alright, and then we can use it now, just to use it when we have it in our inventory now. Poison trap! Wow, we are finding these all over the place. 84% chance for Harsk, though. Come on, Harsk, let's do it. Pull it off! Yes. Now we have to banish a card. Easily you can banish the short bow, it's a basic weapon. Can always get another one. And we are just killing this one so far. We're doing really good compared to the last one. And the apothecary, masterwork tools. Those are awesome. Those are really good. Reveal this. Just reveal to add 2 dice to a disable check. These are incredibly useful. But we don't have anything worth a damn here. We don't have the right guy here. Kyra's gonna use a blessing to try to help him get it, because those could be useful. It's only 58%, but I think it's worth it. Come on. Nope. Ah. That sucks. Alright. Alright, Amiri's at the city gate for some caltrops. Kind of pointless cards since it's basic. Well, it's not pointless, but we're not gonna get it. Let's use the spyglass to scout ahead. I always like the spyglass. Kind of cool. So we got a collapsed ceiling and a sling. Dex, acrobatics, con, fort. Well, let's go with the collapsed ceiling because she's good at con. She's not great at it though. Maybe she could break through it for us. Yeah, it's still a tough roll, isn't it? Con, we can add a D10 by burying our short sword. There you go. Just got it. And that we should be able to... Oh no, that one does not allow you to explore again. So we know this thing's next. So we're going to leave her here. Alright, Kyra could give a card to somebody, but she is going to move to... Where was she going to go? Was there a location to get that book? Oh, it was a closed location. It was the general store. Yeah, she's heading there. She wants to try to get that holy book. The holy text. Yeah, she wants to try to get this. I think that's a pretty good card. I really want that. Because it's a recharge. It's had a 2d4 divine non. She does a lot of those. Well, I don't know if it's just a lot of divine non-combat. Now that I'm looking at it, I still want to try to get it. Just got it. If it was wisdom, but it's just divine, but that's fine. Alright, Harsk is done at the village house. One thing I noticed is Amiri has almost no health left, so we gotta heal her up. So we got a sling next for Harsk, which should be pretty good for him to get. hit at 87% right off the bat. Got that easily. Basic weapon, nothing big. Unfortunately, he can't scout again. So we'll just get rid of that sling for now. Well, he can scout ahead, but he can't explore again. Quarterstaff. I'm gonna discard one of these light crossbows, maybe get a better card I can lesson. We got the archer, that's not bad. Alright. Ooh, another acid arrow. That's cool. I want that. 91%. Yeah. So you got that ability. I keep forgetting exactly how it works, but you can keep exploring. If you acquire a card that's a magic trait, you can explore again. That's what it is. This is a divine Aristil trait. A favorite of Aristil. Dex combat check. Ooh. And you can play another blows. That's perfect for Harsk. Dex or divine, not good for Ezren though. He sucks at both of those. Oh, here we go. Divine check. We can use that. We can recharge that holy text right now to add 2d4 to this. It gives us a 54% chance. Let's try it. Or 50% chance. Oh no! But it's a recharge, so it goes back in our deck. So that's pretty sweet. I like that. That's why I like that card. Wasn't really good for him because it still used his divine skill, which you want to get a d4 if you don't have anything in it. So it wasn't really useful for him per se, but the fact that it's not a discard, it goes back in your hands. Is pretty good. So yeah, she's low on health. We got to get a heal on her quickly here. Quarterstaff, 100% roll chance. That's what I like to see. We got two enemies here. Is it worth taking a shot with her and getting knocked out, possibly? You know, I don't think so. I think we're gonna let her just do that one action. I'm gonna have Kyra move to their location. And she did not, you know, she doesn't have a heal, she has a heal ability. So instead of your first exploration, you may reveal a card that has divine traits and choose a character, shuffle a d4, and then discard the card you reveal. So we can reveal our holy water. This is one good reason to keep holy water on her, because even if she doesn't have a cure spell, she can use this to help cure someone else. And she's gonna cure Amiri for 3 cards. That's pretty good. So Amiri's back up now to a 7 deck, 7 in her deck. So that's good. Her turn's done, but we're pretty far ahead right now. We're only halfway through our turns, and we got a majority of these places closed. Bugbear! Light crossbow? 76. Thrown axe? 84. I like that. We can also use our caltrops. What are the caltrops going to do for us? 9. Oh, we can only evade them. We want to defeat them if possible. So let's use our. Which one are we using? Thrown axe? Yeah. Just got him. Nice. Bugbear gone from the city gate. Use our archer to explore again. Standard bearer +2 to our roll. Basic card, but something that we can use right away to explore again. A bunyip. How do these guys get out of the water on land all the time? It's beyond me. Wisdom 9 check, or everything's 1 harder. Well, 0% is pretty bad odds. We got 84 there, and probably our light crossbow gives us a 76. But we can't we discard this card? Yeah, to add another. Oh, only to our another location. We can recharge just to add another d6. Let's do that. 97 is a lot better than me. We still have our crossbow if somebody else shows up. See what's ahead. I like the scout. Thieves' tools, nice. Not that nice. They're basic cards, but stride. Yeah, basic card. We already had one of those. The only good thing is if we would have got it, we could have explored for free. Right now, we can't do that. What are these spell component pouch? Reveal this. Add 2 to your check to recharge a spell. Okay. Pretty good. We don't need invisibility and arcane armor, so we'll discard that and see if we can get something else. Detect magic. Okay, that could be useful. There's our thieves' tools. Not a big deal. Got him though. Okay. Now that she's got a little bit more health, I don't mind her scouting ahead. Actually, there's no more enemies here, but there is a poison trap. Alright, that's actually more dangerous because you can't do anything else to it. But our thieves' tools we just got, we can reveal it to add a die or discard it to just straight up defeat it. Beautiful. There's no point to recharge this, right? Yeah. She couldn't. It's impossible, basically. It's alright. So now we gotta beat a bandit henchman. Let's recharge our Matic. So our quarterstaff is a melee plus d6, and you can discard it to add another d6. So if you do that, we have a 97% chance. I like it. And that'll close off the city gate. Oh, Pillbug was here. This is where he escaped to. So he's still here, so we know where he's at. It shows you. So we're going to stay here for Pillbug. So we know where he is. We got 12 turns left. And we have... basically just these 2 places to go. So let's send her this way. And we got 2 cards here. Alright, one's a enemy. Blessed for a non-combat dex check. Sounds good. Got it. I think she's gonna do a quick cure on herself. Nice. Got 5 cards back. Beautiful. Recharge that bad boy. 58% only, but we got it. Okay, so there's an enemy and a weapon here. And we already know where Pillbug is, so there's going to be a poison trap. Oh, a shock longbow +1! Reveal this card to use your dex or range skill +D +1 you made this sheet. Discard to add a strength die and the electricity trait. If not, proficiency. Okay. Harsk is really, really excited about the possibility of this. Unfortunately, she's terrible at what he needs. But we do have a lot of people here, so we give bonuses. We want this card. And we only have a 15% chance if everybody helps. I got some extra items down here. Banish this charm to add 1 to a check. Banish this charm to add 2 to a check. Banish this charm to add 1d4 to a check. I want that longbow. God, we're rolling a d4 though. That's still not going to be good. We had 2 to a check. That puts it up to a 50% chance. Come on, baby. No! Oh well. Oh, that's frustrating. Oh, that sucks. That's such a cool weapon, too. Well, it happens. Alright. So we know Pillbug's here. I don't think we want to mess with them yet. I'd rather go and finish this off. There's an enemy. Either way, there's an enemy or a trap. Yep, there's the trap. Got it. I don't really care about the enemy. So, intelligence or craft 6. Yeah, I'm not very good at this. It's alright. We can use our spyglass to see what enemy it is. Oh, we don't have to do that. Because we can just scout with Harsk. It's a hellhound. Combat 10. Add 1 die to checks to defeat the hellhound that have a cold trait. So if we have something with cold, we can add a die to it. Okay. After you act, the hellhound deals 1 fire damage to each character at this location. So regardless, after you act. Okay. I don't think we have anything with cold. Force, acid. It'd be better if 1 person was here to take the damage. But it's not that big of a deal, really. But we can kill him pretty good, I think, with our arrow, with our spells. Alright, so we're gonna acid arrow this hellhound, 87%, I like that. Harsk, because only got 4 health. He can't use his sniper shot because he's at the same location. Only he's at a different location. Alright, Ezren can knock him out. Yep, just got him. So is he gonna fire damage everybody? Or is that only if he lives? Well, let's reveal our spell component pouch to get a bonus to our check and recharge this spell. That is an awesome item, man. He does, even if he dies, he hits everybody. 1 fire damage. Can we use our Amulet of Life to reduce damage dealt to you by 3, or we can use Arcane Armor. Combat damage to you by 2. I don't think that's going to help. It's got a thing by it because it's not combat damage; it's fire damage. So let's discard our Amulet of Life. Then we can try to recharge it. Actually, which makes it really cool. So not only do we discard it to not take damage, but then we get to use it again. Alright, so this is hitting Kyra. The shield won't block it more so than any. It's only 1 damage. Our superior chainmail, though, you know, just discard our quarterstaff. And this is Harsk, who is actually a little bit low on health. Unfortunately, he's discard our crowbar. Right. So intelligence or craft check, perfect guy for it. Use our blessing because we want him to be able to run nowhere. Alright, so everything is closed except the place where he's at. Alright, and right now only Amiri is here. Amiri. I'm never going to say her name the same. Does anybody have any blessings? No. Harsk can help from far, though. She's going to give it a shot. Pillbug! Alright. Well, we can glaive his ass. And Harsk can use his sniper shot to discard his caltrops. And he can also use the discard light crossbow to make it a 96% chance. And she can bury a card to add a d10. Bury isn't a big deal because she gets it back at the end for a 99% chance. I think we got him. Yes. See ya, Pillbug. So you defeated Jabril and you apprehended me. At last, Sandpoint is safe. Ha! I recognize your sarcasm, Patika. Just what are you implying? That is the wrong question, fool. A poison has been running through the veins of this town long before I crafted a single brew. Ooh. Foreboding. Alright. So everybody gets a weapon, I believe. Alright. Great club. Nice. Ooh, horse chopper +1 magical two-hander. Amiri's gonna like that. Get a nice bow since we lost his bow. Great axe. Okay, all two-handed weapons. And the quarterstaff +1. Hey, it's magic. That does come into play. Some people you can only beat with magic weapons. Alright, so Amiri does not need the short sword, obviously. So we got a great club, a long spear, a long sword, a quarterstaff. She doesn't want the quarterstaff. Right. And item-wise, thieves' tools. We're going to get rid of those or the matic. No, thieves' tools. She's kind of done. All right. So we need a weapon. Does everybody need to get rid of weapons? Get a sling. Actually, he's better at a sling than a great axe. I'll keep the quarterstaff. She's gonna drop her quarterstaff, or should she drop her horse chopper? If proficient with weapons, the difficulty of this check is increased by 4. If proficient with weapons? So if you're good with weapons, it's actually worse? She's not proficient with weapons. If proficient with weapons, the difficulty of this check is increased by 4. That's interesting. Well, then that's good for her, actually. Okay. Any reason to keep the great axe? Yeah, I think so. Over the longsword? Alright, let's go through spells. She needs a spell. He's got spells to give away. Alright, invisibility we don't need. We'll get this one away. We actually get money for it, apparently. Well, that's for the stash. We want to keep both acid arrows because they're really strong. So let's get rid of a lightning touch. So we keep up force, lightning, some acid. Okay. And she needs a spell, but none of these are ones that she's going to want. Unclaimed. Alright, what do we got here? Arcane, Divine, Toughness, Paralyze. Greater Aid. Greater Aid sounds pretty cool. Yeah, let's take Greater Aid in there. Actually, let's get rid of Guidance. And take Improved Guidance. Drop Guidance back down. And nobody else needs spells. Does anybody else have spells? Get rid of them? No. Alright, so spells are good. Armor. Everybody's good there. We don't have any really fancy armor down there. Items. Matic, Spyglass. She's going to keep her Holy Text and instead of the Holy Water. She can still use that to heal. Oh no, she can. It's got a book icon. Oh shit. So there's a problem. Is Holy Water. Ah, she can use that to heal because of the Divine trait. Or the Token of Remembrance. She'll take that. Let's take the Token of Remembrance. Because she can actually recharge a spell for it. So she can cure and then get a cure back, possibly. Okay. I think we're going to give him the Amulet of Fortitude because he's good at Fortitude. We'll eventually have some Fortitude checks so he can get a really good champion, clone location or something. So we'll get rid of the... I like the spyglass, but for him it's not as big of a deal. Let's do that. Alright, and then we got keep the sage for her. Keep the archer for him. And he's good. So that's just blessings needed here. So this is the dex one. Let's drop all the new blessings down and figure out where we'll put these. Alright, so Gorm is combat, strength check, so I'm gonna give that to Amiri. Shellion is wisdom. Yeah, so we'll give that to Kyra. Dex ones, we have actually 2 dex ones, non-combat dex and combat dex, so these are both going to him. Which leaves Ezren, who doesn't use blessings, fine. Alright, we're good. So we're gonna banish some cards because of this new mechanic that we have. The basic cards are pretty much the ones to banish. There you go. 5 measy gold from all that, and we're good. Alright, Pillbug Potiker is gone. And we end the next one at Black Fang's dungeon, fighting a Black Fang, a dragon, with some ancient skeleton henchmen. And that will actually finish off this first starter scenario. For beating the scenario, we'll get a boon, we'll get to choose a boon, and then get a card of that type, and then we each get a skill feat. So a skill feat is what is going to be pretty cool because that's when we really start leveling up, you guys. So if we got skills, we're going to be able to add a point. So most likely for Amiri, we'll add a point to her strength or her con. For Kyra, probably her wisdom. Harsk is dex, and Ezren his intelligence. But we can now get bonuses up to +4 for the skills that they're really good at, which will make their obviously their skill checks much easier. So, alright, thanks for watching those who did. I appreciate it. I'm going to Black Fang's dungeon next time I have a chance to stream a little bit. So, see you guys later. Take care.